Om Shanti and a very good morning to all. So today we will continue with the Murli that we were reading yesterday. The Murli dated 27th November 1989. The title of the Murli was Significance of Pure Feelings, Pure Desires and Subtle Service. So we read that part where Baba was talking about silence, right? And where he shared that the success for the success for subtle service lies in accumulating a lot of power of silence. So today Baba is meeting a few groups and bestowing wonderful blessings for all those who give news of some new purshat and news of service to Baba. And then he's meeting the Odisha Bhopal group, where he discusses about Drishti, Smriti, Vritti in this new Brahman world. So let's read the Murli together, and like a part of the group discussion is like a part of the group Murli is in Hindi, so we'll be reading that in Hindi. Later on, we can discuss this in English. Right? So Bapdada is replying to the letters that he has received. Bapdada is giving congratulations from his heart to the children in all four directions with the canopy of love and cooperation. Children from this land and abroad give news from their hearts. There are more letters from abroad. Baba congratulates the children who give news of service and also gives the blessing, may you be successful in self-service and world service. Even before world service, there is self-service. Lord ki seva. So Baba is giving us a blessing. May you be successful in self-service and world service. Just as you please Baba with a true heart, in the same way, understand your weaknesses and remain content. To give your chart with a true heart and to write letters of chit-chat with love means to finish the rubbish. The chit-chat with love gives the experience of closeness. The letters should be short and sweet. Actually, there is some point, or rather, I should say, there are some words and some link is missing if we compare this stanza to Hindi. So I'll just read that line in Hindi where Baba is giving this blessing. Okay. तो सेवा के समाचार देने वाले बच्चों को मुबारक भी और साथ में सदा स्व सेवा और विश्व सेवा में सफलता भव का वरदान दे रहे हैं। स्व पुरुषार्थ के समाचार देने वालों को बाप दादा यही वरदान दे रहे हैं कि जैसे सच्चे दिल से बाप को राजी करते रहते हो, ऐसे सदा स्वयं को भी स्वयं के संस्कारों से, संगठन से राज युक्त अर्थात राजी रहो. So, yes, here it was missing. This part was missing in English. That the way you write letters with a true heart to Baba, be content with your sanskars, the sangathan, and the word razyukt, अर्थात राजी रहो. तो एक दो के संस्कारों के राज को भी जानना, परिस्थितियों को जानना, यही राज युक्त स्थिति है. Because to move in a sangathan, to work in a sangathan, we must be well aware of our sanskars and the sanskar of the other souls. Right? so that जो बोलते हैं ना टक्कर, वैसे टक्कर ना हो. And where is it happening? That also becomes easy to judge, to calculate, and then fix it. Right? So that is why Baba is saying कि अपने भी संस्कारों के राज और परिस्थितियों को जानना, यही राज युक्त स्थिति है. The next, Baba is meeting the Odisha Bhopal group. So this entire part is in Hindi. सदा बाप के स्नेह में सदा समाये हुए रहते हो. जो समाया हुआ होता है उसको कोई सुध बुध नहीं रहती. आप सभी को भी और सब कुछ भूल गया हूं. स्नेह में समाया हुआ सदा ही बाप का प्यारा और दुनिया से न्यारा रहता था. सभी लोग आपको कहते हैं ना कि आप तो न्यारे बन गए. न्यारा बनना ही बाप का प्यारा बनना है. See, there's a difference. There's a difference when Baba says Nyara, and there's a difference when we become indifferent. One is the attitude of being detached, okay, and the other is the attitude of the don't care attitude. Like, I don't care, and I stay away from everybody. I maintain some distance. That is not Nyarapan. Maybe we can discuss this towards the end during the discussion. That what exactly do you mean when Baba, or do you think Baba means when he says कि न्यारा होना? तो Baba says न्यारा बनना ही बाप का प्यारा बनना है. सारे विश्व को बाप प्यारा क्यों लगता है? क्योंकि सबसे न्यारा, सबसे न्यारा एक ही है और कोई हो नहीं सकता. That is why he is loved by all. Now, he is loved by all. That does not mean that he doesn't cares for us. हाँ, उसको पड़ी नहीं है हमारी. He's staying indifferent. He's staying away. I don't care about your sanskars. I don't care about you. I'm just here to give you, take this, and I'm going to go away. This is not going to happen. Right? So he's himself giving his example. बाप क्यों सबसे प्यारा लगता है? क्योंकि वो सबसे न्यारा है. बाबा says, तो आप भी कौन है? न्यारे और प्यारे. आपका यह न्यारा जीवन सारे विश्व को प्रिय लगता है. इसलिए ब्राह्मण जीवन को अलौकिक जीवन कहते हैं. अलौकिक का अर्थ क्या है? लोक जैसे नहीं. अलौकिक अर्थात लोक जैसा जीवन नहीं है. बाकी लोगों जैसा जीवन नहीं है. Because the way we talk, the way we walk, the way we interact, the way we behave, the way we dress up, right? Everything comes in this alokik जीवन में. So, just like Baba is saying कि लोक जैसा means it's not like others. आपकी दृष्टि, स्मृति, वृत्ति सब बदल गई. स्मृति व वृत्ति में क्या रहता है? स्मृति व वृत्ति में क्या रहता है? त्याग वृत्ति रहती है. आत्मा भाई भाई की वृत्ति व भाई बहन की वृत्ति रहती है. हम सब आपस में एक परिवार के हैं, यह वृत्ति रहती है. और दृष्टि से भी आत्मा को ही देखते, शरीर को नहीं. तो सब बदल गया ना. कभी गलती से शरीर को तो नहीं देखते हो. अगर आत्मा नहीं होती तो शरीर कुछ कर सकता है क्या? तो प्यारी चीज कौन सी है? आत्मा है. जब आत्मा निकल जाती है तो शरीर को रखने के लिए भी तैयार नहीं होते. तो प्यारी चीज आत्मा है. जब तक वो शरीर, बगैर आत्मा का शरीर जब तक घर के बाहर नहीं छोड़ के आते, अकॉर्डिंग टू द हिंदू कम्युनिटी एंड एवरीवेयर, यू डोंट कुक फूड, तब स्नान आदि करते हैं तब होता है। तो बाबा सिंह, प्यारी चीज कौन सी है? आत्मा है। That is why he keeps on emphasizing on alokik, being alokik, because this is not really being attached or being too entangled in your own body. Because I myself, if I'm not able to detach myself from my own body consciousness, forget about me looking at others a soul then. जो बाबा ने कहा ना, दृष्टि वृत्ति स्मृति सब बदल गया, तो वो पहले स्वयं के लिए चेंज होता ना। अलौकिक जीवन पहले मेरी होती है, एंड देन इवेंचुअली आई बिगिन एंड ग्रेजुअली दैट हैपेंस कि हाँ, मेरा वो दृष्टि वृत्ति स्मृति सभी के लिए बाहर चेंज हो। बट फर्स्ट इट्स इनसाइड, first it is internal, and then it becomes external, the external part. But if we compare this towards the worldly people, they focus more on being impressive and being different, externally, bahar se zyada rehta hai, that I should do this and I should attract, I should be very attractive. But then Baba here is talking about internally being very attractive and internally being very calm, changing everything. बाबा says the प्यारी चीज आत्मा है, इसलिए वृत्ति दृष्टि स्मृति सब बदल जाती है। तो यह चेक करो कि सदा अलौकिक जीवन में हूँ या साधारण जीवन में, क्योंकि नया जन्म हो गया, जन्म नया है तो सब कुछ नया है, और सभी को प्रिय भी नया लगता है, न कि पुराना। तो नई जीवन में नई बातें हैं, पुराना समाप्त हो गया, समाप्त हुआ है, या आधे वहां जिंदा हो आधे यहाँ जिंदा हो। आधे वहां जिंदा आधे यहाँ जिंदा तो नहीं हो। आधा शूद्र तरफ आधा ब्राह्मण तरफ, ऐसे तो नहीं है ना। श्रेष्ठ जीवन को भूलकर साधारण जीवन को कौन याद करेगा? कोई को राजाई मिल जाए और फिर भी गरीबी को याद करता रहे, तो उससे क्या कहेंगे? भाग्यवान कहेंगे क्या? तो स्वप्न में भी पुराना जीवन याद नहीं आए, जब मर गए याद कहाँ से आएगा? आधा तो नहीं मरे हो, पूरा मर गए हो ना। जो आधा मर जाता है पूरा नहीं मरता, तो अच्छा नहीं लगता है ना। जब ऐसी बढ़िया जीवन मिल गई तो पुरानी जीवन याद आ नहीं सकती। तो ऐसे मरजीवा बने हो या आधा मरे हो। अच्छा, I was next meeting the सेवादारी। सेवादारियों ने सेवा करते वर्तमान और भविष्य दोनों बना लिया। प्रत्यक्ष फल भी मिला, मधुबन में रहने का भाग्य मिला, यह प्रत्यक्ष फल मिला, और भविष्य भी जमा कर लिया, तो डबल प्राप्ति हो गई ना। ऐसे ही सदा अपने भाग्य को ऊंचे ते ऊंचा बनाते जाओ। ऐसे नहीं मधुबन से गए तो भाग्य कम हो गया। भाग्य विधाता के बच्चे हैं, भाग्य बढ़ता रहेगा। कुछ भी हो जाए, माया कितनी भी कोशिश करे, लेकिन भाग्य नहीं गंवा सकते। वहां जाकर ऐसे पत्र नहीं लिखना कि हो गया, क्या करें। सदा अनुभव के पत्र लिखना और कुछ नहीं लिखना। अभी तो विश्व की सर्व आत्माओं को जगाना है, श्रेष्ठ बनाना है, तो स्वयं कैसे नीचे रहेंगे? ऊंचे रहेंगे तभी औरों को भी ऊंचा ले जाएंगे। सदा जैसे बाप वैसे बच्चे समान बनना है और समीप रहना है. अच्छा. Just take the gap there and then I. To the great souls who understand the significance of pure feelings, pure desires, and subtle service, Baptada's love, remembrance, and namaste. From us children to our beloved Baptada, love-filled remembrance and namaste. So probably we can take this for today, that we will write a letter mentioning about whatever current Purusharth that we are doing, and this has to be always given to Baba. Right? लंबा चौड़ा राम कहानी नहीं, right? Okay with my situation and condition and my sthiti and whatever Purusharth I'm doing. So we'll spend a minute in silence, reflect on the points, and then we shall share. Om Shanti. We can unmute and share points from the Murli. Anyone would like to share? Okay then.
Shanti sister.
Om Shanti.
Baba says whatever we do should represent him. At the end, what Baba said, that what appeals to me.
Vinita, you were saying something? I guess could not.
Yeah, Om Shanti sister. I was saying,
Yes.
um, whatever we do, it should finally show what Baba has taught us. You know, um, that's what
Mm-hmm.
actually inspires me. At times, it so happened yesterday that I did follow what the organization's rules, regulations are there. But then, because Baba does say have a balance of love and law, that's what I have done. I have to see how it comes out today. Um, I bit, I had a bit of lack of silence yesterday because of following the rules. But then I understand uh, that I have done it in the best form possible, and that Baba will stand as fast for me because like I'm in the medical profession. I always take him as a supreme surgeon who guides me, and always he has given me the right sense of ideas and right sets of thoughts to follow in the office to take care of health of people. But there is always administration that comes in job as well, wherein we fall lack of ideas and fall back on the organization policies only. you know. So I think Baba helps.
Mm-hmm. He does. Really. And he will. Whatever you've done, whatever you've decided, He will probably guide you through it, as He always does. Anything else, anybody? So then we can take this point of what we were discussing. What do you think means, Baba means, why he says, Nyara Banna, Pyara Banna?
Om
How
Shanti.
can we take?
Because
Yes.
Om Shanti, Deepika sister.
Om Shanti, sister.
Yeah, and this is such a my really topic close to my heart. Only he can be like that, Nyara and Pyara. Like when there was a Murli, I don't remember the date. I think it was a few weeks back. Like Baba very clearly says, like his task, he engages the world with love and compassion, but he's free from any emotional dependency, any expectations, any attachment to people or outcomes. So, this is what you mean by, but I was thinking, why does the word nyara come first? Because in English, it is loving and detached. But if you see in Hindi, it's actually Nyara and Pyara. Even that I thought used to make a difference. So it's like loving detachment, where you give space to the other person and allow him to go. Nurture the trust he has placed on you. And there is freedom. There is no possessiveness when you're nearer. It doesn't that it's mine and what I say alone stays. So the two you're talking about indifference. Detachment is not indifference. That's why there was a very good class on demystifying detachment. Detachment is not running away. Detachment is just maintaining that balance within you when you do this world task. So, for this, the first thing, looking at people not at their as a physical being, as a physical identity, but looking them at as a soul. It's like a loving freedom, like no need to hold on tightly to anyone. They are not going to get squeezed and run away. And at the same way, nurturing them, respecting them like an observer, allowing people to experience, but not becoming a part of their emotional entanglements. I think it's still more if you see when you go down to this detachment. That's why I say we often get trapped in it. So detachment is not the opposite of attachment. Sometimes we say, is it an antonym? I actually feel it's like appreciation and unconditional love, which only he can give. And over here, I have to understand the other person. I have to know what he needs. I have to support them, but I must also let him free. Who can do it? See, when we love somebody, a mother loves a child and she gives love, but she has an expectation also. She doesn't leave them free, an expectation that it would be returned when the child, when she becomes old and the child grows up. So then, even sometimes can we call it as selfish love? A mother expects from a thing. So that also we have to see. So it depends on the a relationship. That's why I said it is a very a very nice talking for me. So I just take two things in this: a mother and a child. Come off your physical identity. Look at as a spiritual and identity. Be loving, but see that whatever love you give never causes hurt or pain over there. Unless I have detachment, I cannot get love from God. If you're going to say, God, take care of my husband, take care of my child, so there is a kind of a selfishness in that. So it's not pure love. More and more, really, when we demystify detachment, you just said, I thought whatever I could share, but so much more are there. I'm able to love everyone. I'm able to love everyone, not just those who are close to me. That's Shiv Baba. Om Shanti.
Yes, yes, true. Why did I ask this? Because I don't know, but I know somebody, the lady, she follows Baba's Gyan, and she's there since a lot of years. But she's a married woman. Okay, she has a child. Husband is there. Everybody is there. But she doesn't stays with the family. Neither is she samarpit in the yajna. Of course, being a mata, whatever. Nor does she stay with the family. She stays all alone on herself, like totally alone. Okay, and saying that this is something that Baba is preaching us, and her family, her spouse, and the child, they take care of themselves on their own. Probably they cook for themselves, or probably they have a cook at home, whatever. But she doesn't interfere. She stays all. She doesn't even stays together with them. She stays somewhere else. This is not, or is this Nyarapan, or how do we take this? Because the moment Baba says Nyara Pyara, a few cases like this come up. And then, I mean, being completely detached and taking ourselves away, being indifferent totally, and then saying that Baba is teaching us to be Nyara and Pyara. Is this allowed, or what are your opinions, if anybody can share?
Again, Deepika Ben, you just told me about that woman, but I just do not even know what was. See, I'm still talking about the soul viewpoint, right? She's away from the physical part of the family, the spouse, the main thing. But was when she was there with them, was she so much that she had to spend 24 by 7 only taking care of them, or somewhere where she could not come away from that grip? Even when we feel we have to do our duty, like they say, Pari Parmeshwar, this duty and all, that's part of a dharma. That's part of a thing of settling karmic accounts. But we do not know her situation. Before she came to the Gyan, what she really soaking in that kind of attached love? Was she looking for, was the soul looking for some freedom? Was there somewhere? So that is the path which we have to see. We cannot take all cases to be the same. Yeah, even I have heard cases, I do not want to share names, where women were taken away, weaned. I should use the word weaned, Weaned. They were weaned away from their families, and they were told that this is a sin, this is a thing. They are born, God will take care of them. You are born here for a higher purpose. So you come out. So many examples they gave. I remember of Shankaracharya and all, how he forced his mother to make him to go to sannyasa and all. There were many kinds, scriptural things given. I've heard. So, but coming down to Baba, Baba doesn't speak about, and Baba doesn't say, leave your homes and come. In fact, even the earlier days, Baba used to say, Ghar se chitti lana hai. So that kind of amicable thing is there. But we do not know about. So you should really study about that person, what was there which really made her do it, the cooking and thing. There may be many other things. But otherwise, if you're saying no, this is not service, this is disservice, because Baba says charity begins at home. You stay over there. You cry over there. You are my loving Gopika. I will take care of you. But this, what you, if you're saying, if you have got that thing, I think it's absolute disservice. This is what we BK sometimes do, and we bring about disservice. But as I told you, we do not know the case. We do not know what that woman had actually gone through. I'm not talking, they may not have beaten her, they may not have done like that and all. But there may be many other kinds of prisons of thing which would have done. So I think it needs a deeper study. Otherwise, what I agree totally with you, it's absolute disservice and all. See, each one of us cannot become a surrendered sister. I'm happy the way I am. This is my role. It is not necessary I should leave and come out. Even in those few moments when I do, I can pull Baba and I can keep with me. I needn't go away. And if I do such kind of true service, the same heart tomorrow will be cooperative souls with you. And you are doing your effort, your karmic account, which you can settle. You were not born for this. I think that is called as pure love. If I have pure love for those people, because I have so much love from Baba, and that if I keep with me, I can see love over there. It's an effort. And remember, you will get 100 plus marks from Baba. Baba says, no, my loving Gopikas, I will hold them in my heart. In the end, I will carry them and go, even if they can't come back with me. I think this needs a very real, that kind of love, daily morning, go and tell Baba, today it's like this, Baba, today. So maybe at least 1 or 2 minutes, Baba will sit with you. I don't know. I think this is what I would like to share. I'm sure.
Yes, yes. Everything was fine when we talk about when you said that we should know the story. Yeah, everything with her was fine. She herself felt that she cannot stay and then she moved on. That was the reason why I asked. So that is what I was expecting when you said that if everything is all right, then if this is the case, then this is probably disservice and not really Nyara. Nyara. Anybody, anything else?
The perspective of the family also matters, and the people around them, how are they getting affected? Is the sister getting benefited from such a living? Also, should be taken into consideration before we say it is service or disservice, I think. And how much is the seva itself getting benefited from her livelihood? Yeah.
Hmm. Okay.
Deepika Ben,
Yes.
why I can be honest. I'm the only one in my family, and we are a Brahmin family. I don't know if you would have heard of Tam Brahms. And the only one to, and I was so deeply, so deeply, so deeply into scriptures, into Swami Chinmayananda, into my father was a Gayatri Upasak and all. But I went down, not logically saying, Appa, that you are all wrong, I am right. Never did I tell my father that what you were following is wrong and what I got anything is right. I've never told that. So I took everything logically, but I was very firm in my mindset that this is the truth, absolute truth, nothing else can be the truth. And I took all the restrictions on myself. I never poured the restrictions on the family. And being a Brahmin, we did have any other non-veg and all that. See, that kind of, Baba really took me in his hands of love. There were so many times even, they said, she is a sannyasi girl, a person who doesn't do, like in Tamil, we call it as Pudumai pen. But I tell you, I never till today have left the family. Like the children and all, they came into the gyan, they understood it, but they are their role. So whatever is needed for their role, I worked for it and I did. I didn't run away. I don't know, maybe I'm very happy with this because I know deep down in my heart, if I sit, there's only one person, and that's Baba. So there's nothing question of living. I know this is my role. So I'm happy with my role. If and now see, it comes back. There's so much cooperation, so much of understanding, so much of giving. They may not, no one has changed to tell you, everyone is following what they have to do. But every morning at Amritsvela, every morning, I tell you, I bring my all my family, because what's the use if I can't do charity at home? I bring the whole family to the subtle world. And I have my guardian angels and I ask them to bless the family and to bless them. And in fact, whenever I think of final moments, I always think I'm leading them towards the light. But whether there's a change or not, so I feel, as the brother was saying, it's a mindset. When you're in love with
Mm,
somebody and nothing can take you away from it, that I don't know how to tell you, that steel kind of heart which you have, but love for the other person. What they're doing is not wrong. They are doing what they have been role. Let them do, they are happy. So allowing them to do what they want as long as it does not interfere with my setup. So Baba created, he took me away to a different place. So that way Baba will provide. But I think I definitely have pure love for the family. I can never even think of deserting them or leaving them or going and staying away. In fact, so much they support me when I go to Madhuban. They take care of my expenses. They take care of so much, you can share. It's not me. I think many people in our club, I don't know, there was a sister. She used to share all these stories which she had, being alone in the family in the camp. So it's a case, I think, where each one we have to take it ourselves. The brother was just speaking about the condition of the lady. I wanted to say, I myself take. I may not be such an extreme example, but I think I'm very proud to be Baba's child.
mm, yes, yes. Thank you. Thank you for sharing.
Simple way to define detachment and being indifferent is detachment is a space of acceptance, and indifference is a space of somewhere there is an arrogance or some kind of hurt and pain with which the person operates. Um, that's what would be my take between these two things. And it's very evident when somebody is operating from being indifferent and being detached. A person who's detached, the experience that he lives when that soul is around the around people is everybody feels that the person is showering love. Like he is with everybody, he or she is there with everybody, and yet not there. That's detachment. But being indifference, the energy of that soul typically brings across people. No, whoever comes around that person would understand there is something which is not right in that space. You can actually figure out whether the person is operating from indifference or being detached. Others can add on to this experiential space that just came to me while this discussion is going on.
Mm, yes, anybody would like to share anything?
Perfect, Raki Ben. You hit the nail on the thing, I think. Perfect. This is what we do, when we take the Gyan. I remember many of them saying, we are part of Satyug. You're not part of Satyug. Only we will be going. These kind of statements I've heard from so many of these senior sisters and all, and saying, उन लोगों वो कहाँ सतयुग में आएंगे, वो त्रेता में भी नहीं आएंगे. That's arrogance. I find, I don't know, maybe this is one example which I have witnessed. There are many more. Just treating, sometimes you see these real Brahmins, touch me not kind of feeling. Don't touch me. Or they'll go and have a bath at some kind of touch me, that kind of a thing. Generally, I have seen, but there, there is a scientific thing which I have learned in the scriptures. Why do these Brahmins always go and have a bath? Their science and logic explains, but here Baba is talking about the mental thing. I agree with you. It's arrogance.
Mm. Adding on, Nyara also means being detached from the body and the body relationships, right? Baba does not actually speak about being Nyara from the Sangathan, being Nyara from the Karam that we are doing, right? And how is my behavior, just like Raki's sister mentioned, that how is my behavior while I meet people, while I am surrounded by a lot of probably alaukic both, right? How do I treat the laukic ones in my family when I meet them? Am I being arrogant towards them also? कि अच्छा मुझे ज्ञान है, इनको नहीं है. So that also counts. Vinod Bhai has shared that we should be able to pray for her well-being, love and friendship. Yes, yes. See, when we are getting all the support from the
I
family.
didn't understand. Deepika sister, I didn't understand what you just spoke some time back. Can you repeat? You said something about they don't have the gyan we have. Can you please repeat that insight which you gave, please?
I was talking about while we are there with the Lokik people, na? Those who don't follow Gyan. Like supposingly if I'm attending a near my relative's wedding or where majority of them don't follow Gyan. So what is my behavior with them also? How do I treat them? Like as we were discussing with Raki sister shared, is my arrogance coming out there? That they don't have this knowledge and I am a Brahmin, I don't eat, I don't do this, I don't do that. So how am I carrying my dharmas? Mm, right. In spite being surrounded by the ones who don't follow this knowledge. That is what.
I remember when you're Rome, be like a Roman. Don't try to be
Mhm.
anything else. That's what I remember. When you've gone for a wedding, your mindset, mental set has to be with Baba. But when they are there, you can't go and tell them, oh, marriage, it's a disaster. If you're going to go even mentally with that, even that vibration reaches them. All that, the wedding or whatever you're going, even there, that is a particular scene in the drama. That's a particular thing which is there. If that didn't exist, the clock would have gone to destruction a long time back. A respect, RESPECT, respect for that should be there. But you need to be very firm in what you do. See, sometimes even you were talking about food. Yes, it's there. Baba says sometimes you just, but you needn't make it as an occasion and repeat it. When you are forced over there, you can just say, Baba, I know it's not that, but I'm just eating it in your thing and it's like garbage entering my body. That should be between you and Baba. If sometimes you feel whatever you're having is not, the dharna is not there. But I think it's okay. Maybe certain part, if you tell Baba and then do it somewhere, Baba will explain. You must see the way they will come and serve you. To know, see, this lady, they have come down and they're doing these things. Deepika sister, it depends. Or it's better we avoid or we say, Aaj hamara upvas hai, this kind. But we can't always every time do it because love, where there is love, it, for me, I feel it conquers everything else. I give in way sometimes.
Mm, okay. Okay. So anything else? Anybody would like to add on? Would like to share any other point? The other thing also that Baba um, explained or rather talked about was Swapurusharth ka samachar. So whatever we are doing, whatever pusharth we are doing, whatever service we are doing, Baba should know about it. So that also I loved about the Murli, that he shared that this will be a blessing for you. The way you open your heart out, the same way you should know your sanskars, you should know the Sangathan, and usse bhi razi raho. So this is something that I really liked about. So if you have any other points, you may share, otherwise. Okay then. So we will spend a minute in silence, reflecting upon the drishti, vritti, smriti that Baba gave us today, and how this new birth, the alokik birth, is helping me out. Is this turning my drishti, smriti, vritti? So we'll reflect upon this and then we may end the session, right? Just a minute in silence. Thank you, Baba. Thank you. Om Shanti.
Om Shanti. Thank you to Baba. Thank you, Deepika Ben. Thank you, Divine Family. See you tomorrow at 5 a.m. Until then, have a lovely day.